Welcome back to the channel. Today it is the machine shop. Olé! So as you can see in here, I have each cylinder head wrapped in plastic, in a plastic bag, so it's not, gonna leak all over the car because there's oil. The crankshaft's in a box because you can see it's already still dripping oil, even though I cleaned it. And then in there I put my name on it. I put all the stuff on the outside of the box this way. There's no question. And then, I have the pistons in another box. All right, 8 pistons are loaded on the top of the box somewhere. All right, off we go. We're almost there. It's going to be on the left. Got it? Get a good shot of this part. Go. Random, I don't know where it is. Maybe it's back
Turn
here.
right. Then the destination is on your right.
Oh, there it is. There it is, right there. There it is. We made it. There we go. Yep. We're here at Tester Motorsports, and we're about to go inside and get everything, everything dropped off. It's going to be a couple weeks before the next episode because we're going to have to wait for all this stuff to get done and all that, but it's exciting. You get to see at least a little bit of the inside of it, and I can't film too long because the guy's busy, but here we go.
Welcome to Tester Motorsports. Everything is done in-house here, custom engine building.
Sweet. You got all these cool builds around here. It's a really cool shop. I'm excited, especially about this one here, because gold looks best in everything. But I wanted to address some of the things that I learned from my experience dealing with him. The most important thing to do at this stage when it comes to machine shops is to take the time to talk to them first before you make any decisions as far as what you're going to do. And you absolutely can pull everything apart. I would take it down to the short block and then call the machine shop and ask questions and say, okay, well, it has this many miles on it. This is what I'm planning on doing. And, they'll guide you. And if you find someone who knows, especially someone who's built this type of engine before, they'll know how to guide you in the best possible way. In my case, he's just coming off of another build for a guy that's doing road racing. Same engine, same type of build, same naturally aspirated kind of form. The only difference was the other engine. I think he went with comp cams, and he upgraded his valves to nicer valves, and he did a little more. He did a little more work as far as porting and polishing and stuff like that. But in my case, I'm going stock, and I'm mostly doing a stock Mustang build. So he guided me in the directions of what I need to do to cater to my needs. But he knew exactly what he needed to do and what the best routes to take were. And he really guided what was needed to get this, project completed. All right, it's the next day. All the parts are at the machine shop. It's time to get busy on the block. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try out this 3M roll lock disc. See how well it is on mating surfaces. Don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know. I'm hoping this works out pretty well, but we'll see how this works. All right, here's the finished product. Now, mind you, it's not perfect. I still have to check, to see how straight the deck is, but if you can see how clean that is, it's very clean. Like there's nothing, no raised material, nothing on this. Came out pretty nice. They don't look perfect, but this is all like minor superficial surface imperfections. They're gonna have nice seating surfaces. Everything's gonna be nice. Did the bottom too. All right. As far as mounting an engine on an engine stand, this is the easiest way to do it. Put this on first. Now we're good. Yeah, aluminum's really not that difficult to clean. We have an assortment of brushes. These are all wire brushes, different sizes, different corners. You can get in different things. The most important thing is to wear a mask because you don't want to breathe this stuff in. There you go. Machine shop would be easier, but doing it yourself saves you money. So you're trying to do a budget build and you're trying to clean it, and you know, it's fine with this way, but machine shop is much faster and much more efficient. And no one's going to see this anyway, so. guess the paint job on the side is not the greatest in the world. Really not much to scrape on the side here. This looks like they painted it with some kind of grit. Oh, fine. Here it is, cleaned off, scrubbed off. You can see it's not bad. Not perfect, but got a good amount of the stuff off. This is just the way the paint was. I guess they put some kind of grit in it. It's not perfect, but you know, it's fine. So at this stage, clean it, degrease it again one more time so it's ready for install. So the trick to this, as far as the top of the cylinder wall, so you want to drag your finger across it and see if it catches anywhere. So this one doesn't catch at all anywhere. You know, you're going to have something different at the bottom because the pistons don't go down that far. You can see that down here. If I can get it to focus. There we go, see? Down at the end. The pistons don't go down that far. So that's normal. So if you want to take the poor man's version, you lay this across like this, then you take a flashlight and you look underneath it. Well, you can see with the naked eye, I mean, look how close that is after just cleaning it. I did absolutely nothing because I'd clean it with that roll-lock disc, and look at that. There's no light anywhere, you know? Yeah. This up. Look how close that is. You know, this is why you save money. Instead of going and paying the machine shop to do it, lay it across like this, across the sides. You take a flashlight, shine one side, say from left to right, and then you check it. And you go again like that. And then over here. All right, and you do the same thing on the other side. So like, look. There's no light there. I can see it from here. There's no light anywhere, so it's good. All right, as you're cleaning, there's gray, soft Scotch-Brite. All right, Bear Tax Scotch-Brite, whatever you want to call it. I spray WD-40 inside the cylinders. So what I do is I just take it, apply even pressure with my hand around. You look inside. Oh, sorry. If you look inside, you can see it's clean. I mean, you're not going to get it as perfect as a machine shop this way, but it's going to clean up the inside of the bore. You can see it before. They're dirty. See? There's a haze to them. You're really just cleaning it up. That's all you're doing. Putting the hand in, turning it, putting a little bit of pressure, spinning it around, and pulling your hand out gently. You see, it's clean. It's not perfect. I mean, you're not going to get all the stuff out, right? But for the most part, it's a nice, clean mating surface for the rings to go in. You know, to help them reseat. See, much cleaner. When you're done, you spray some WD-40 back in there. You can clean the surface after you're done. The cylinder heads are going to go. And the engine will be clean. And it'll be just as good as it was when it was new. really just want to go around in circles, right? You can use sandpaper too, I suppose, but like light, really fine grit sandpaper. But I like this because it does not harm the surface. It does not harm the surface. All it does is just clean it up a little bit. And that's it. Nothing too complicated. As you can see, it doesn't damage the surface. It cleans it up really well. And look how clean it is. That's just from a little bit of elbow grease and that roll lock disc. And if you look in here, not perfect, but I mean clean enough where it's going to have a nice mating surface. Rings are going to be nice and happy in their new homes. All right. And that's it. Next step is going to be assembly. All right, block's all ready to go. And once I get it together, I'll paint it. All right. Just too many mating surfaces and stuff to do it this way, right? Yeah. It's going to be a couple weeks before the next episode because I'm waiting on the parts from the machine shop, but I have pretty much everything else I need except the exhaust, obviously. Because there's a back order on those. So I'll keep you posted, you know, stay frosty, and I'll see you as soon as I got the parts for the next episode.